Hey everyone, Parfex here with another build video, going over the Wylder, who myself and the community seems to agree is an S-class hero. I might make a video on Iron Eye, but I was looking through the inventory and just see generic builds that we can make using things that everyone can get. So right here, I would affectionately call this the Sif build, or the Gladius build, just because this medallion is what I'm revolving around. So as you go through and play the game, and you do his remembrances, you are going to unlock the Wylder's Chalice. On top of that, you're going to unlock the Wylder's Earring, and you're going to unlock the Slate Wheat Stone. So the reason that I want to go over this is because the extra character skill use is almost a must on Wylder, just your mobility and everything else. The art activation spreads fire in the area is going to help revive your teammates on top of doing extra damage. And the stamina recovery upon landing attacks is kind of what I'm molding this build around. So as you can see with the Dark Knight of the Beast medallion, this one also has a stamina recovery up upon landing attacks. And these do stack. And if they didn't stack, it would be able to be shown here. Knight of the Beast, and as you can see, stamina recovery upon landing attacks +1 has an exclamation mark, and the build will not allow it. So one of the perks that I like of this medallion is taking attacks improves attack power and fire attack +2. We are going to be making a Pyromancer build to deal with a lot of enemies on the list. So Wylder's standard attack enhanced with fiery follows when charged skill greatsword only, I think is a must on this build. As we can see, only 3 of the Night Lords resist fire, 3 are weak to it, and then 2 are neutral to it. And honestly, I've even pulled Wylder, my Pyromancy build, into Augur just so I could chase it down with the grapple. Now, the thing that I want to show off is I personally am not much of a parrier, I'm more of a two-hander, and I'm going to be using the perks of this build in combination. So as you know, if you don't have a weapon skill on this build, you start with the squat and then the heavy follow-up. And I love this for the main reason of I can get in here, and when I see he's ready to attack, I can take the hit, up my attack, and then immediately stance break. And even if you don't stance break them, lighter enemies and a surprising amount go flying. There we go. And get a little airtime. And honestly, that gives me quite the chuckle every time. Let's move from dummies to actual combat. So here I am level 3, and I'm practically going to solo this Everjail. I get lucky and I duck under some of his attacks, but I almost would have preferred him to hit me directly so I could have got the attack buff. I immediately stance break him, I hold him into the fire, and then I'm able to just keep swinging, and up again he goes, and I'm just stagger locking this mini boss. And even if you're not able to get him up in the air, I've had pretty good luck fighting tree sentinel avatars, and being able to just poise break them again and again and again and again. The Godskin Apostles can be obnoxious because they tend to blast you away and then box you out. And as you can see, I tanked that hit, I got my up attack, and then I was able to keep swinging in it. I'm able to follow that up with the grapple to close the distance, and he's staggered, and we're just doing poise damage, and this guy goes down in about 30 seconds. Eventually, you are going to outgrow the Slate Whetstone. For me personally, I have a relic that gives fire to my starting weapon on top of the Wylder Greatsword skill, but other variants might be you change out the Greatsword skill for Fire Strike, or my personal favorite, Eruption. Now you don't have the poise the Raider has, so you're not going to be able to tank through hits the way that the Stomp and Upward Slash does, but Eruption is great for shields and for resurrection, just because it leaves the fire on the floor like your ult. I've never seen the Dancer disrespected like that before. So here's the build posted one last time. I really like it again just because you have 3 of the Wylder skills put on it, which not every character has amazing game-changing skills, but I feel like the Wylder's really opens up his gameplay. The stamina recovery lets you keep swinging. I was finding myself exhausting my character until I was like level 12, 13, or 14. But with this, I'm able to carry my stamina through the game. The taking the attack power, you're going to be eating hits as Wylder. It's the nature of the beast. And then your fire up is boosting 3 of your skills. And you can still dump your weapon later if you find a better greatsword. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. Please leave a like or subscribe, and also give me a comment if there's another build that you'd like me to see on a different character, or just maybe some other builds that you all have made that you've really enjoyed to give a shout out. Again, the subject of this was to do medallions and items that anyone can get their hands on and still make a viable build out of. But I appreciate all support, and I'll see you next time.